If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
Again, looking good. 2 touchdowns in this game, and as you can see, passing yards per game, first in the league among quarterbacks. His passing yards, his passing touchdowns. He said after the game that they have to get better. We're not even halfway through the season. He said there's a long way to go. They've been pretty good so far. Also good tonight, that run game for the Bucs. Leonard Fournette, 2 touchdowns, and here's what Tom Brady had to say.
He's a great back. I mean, he's big, tough, catches it, runs, blocks, does everything for us. So great to have him in there. Obviously, when he's rolling, it's tough to stop us.
We have our star of the game presented by Mercedes EQ. That's Leonard Fournette. The Buccaneers, 31 rushing attempts. That was the most for them this season. So you could tell that they could feel it. Also, it was a good matchup going up against this Eagles rush defense. But Joe, what did you think about Leonard Fournette? I guess you could call him Lincoln Financial Field, Lenny, at this point?
Yeah, we'll let you nickname him whatever you want, but it seems like he's becoming a bigger part of this offense as defenses try harder and harder to take away those 3 weapons at receiver that Brady's become so comfortable with. And it's just natural because Brady was absolutely electric tonight on play action. He was 10 for 12 with 2 touchdowns, and having that running game in his pocket with Leonard Fournette running hard, getting the options out of the backfield, getting some of those short passes, it really just opens up his ability to hit some of those play action shots down the field, and it becomes almost an indefensible offense because, oh, you're going to take away our 3 receivers? Well, we'll just go hand it to this hoss we got in the backfield, Leonard Fournette. Oh, you're going to try to take that away? Well, we'll just run play action pass, and then we'll make you pay down the field with Brady. Such a difficult offense to defend, and the way they're clicking right now with Brady at the helm, I'm glad the Brownies don't have to play him.
Yeah, I mean, the goal was to keep him under 100. But at the end, it got a little sloppy on our side of the ball. But, I mean, we'll take it. You know, we wanted to win, you know, coming off a game and having a, you know, short road trip. We got it done.
All right, let's get educated, people. Marcus Spears joining us now to break down this Thursday nighter, man. And listen, it was a pretty effortless performance for Tom Brady. We talked about the bum thumb coming into this one, looked just fine. How did he exploit that Eagles secondary tonight?
Nabil, this was all about space, man, and the Philadelphia Eagles gave Tom Brady too much. And when you saw the quick, easy access passes, the ability to get yards after the catch, you understood that it was some fear going on, seemed to me.
Bucs' only loss this year came against the Rams when Antonio Brown was on the COVID list. They've now won 12 straight, including the playoffs when Brady and Brown are on the field. They had that clutch 3rd down you saw since week 15 of last season. They've connected on 10 touchdowns. That is the most of any QB receiver duo in the league over that time span.
We saw AB go off tonight, JJ. Tom Brady, 23 yards there, AB and the tug.
You know, AB says business is booming, and whenever him and Tom get on the field together, it is booming. That is the new #1 receiver out there in Tampa. But Tom was Tom. They sitting in zone, they dropping in covers, he's dumping it down to the back, he's just taking what's there, and that's why they had these long drives and they ended up in points. Yes, he didn't get the splash plays that you wanted, that you seen last week, but he was Tom Brady. You want to take away that? I'm going to take this. I'm not going to force anything down the field. I'm going to take this. The one time he did force it down the field, he got picked, and he said, I'm not doing that no more, and he started getting the ball out of his hands to his guys, and they had some nice long drives, and the offense was moving the ball down the field. Do they want to dominate every series? Do they want to put up 40? Absolutely, but the Eagles did a really good job of making sure that you're going to take the long route, and Tom said, that's fine. I'm cool with taking the long route, and that's what he did all game long down the field, and especially on the last drive when you really need it. I mean, it still wasn't a lot of explosive plays. It was nickel and dime down the field. They ate the clock up, finished the ball game.
There was a little softness, not a little, a lot of softness to what this Philadelphia Eagles secondary was doing, and they were just giving away free yards, especially in certain situations where you know Tom Brady is apt to take the check down and you need to hug up and squeeze in, as Bill Belichick did last week and caused a few problems for him.
I want to ask you about the value of Antonio Brown. Coming into this game, the Bucs averaging almost 36 points per game with him in the lineup. He missed that one game against the Rams. Again tonight, 9 receptions, 93 yards, a touchdown. Just that connection between him and Tom Brady. What are you seeing from them?
It's just continuity. It's similar to Herbert and Keenan Allen. It's similar to all of these connections, Kyler and DeAndre Hopkins. They understand what each other is doing, and none are better than Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams at it. But Tom Brady and Antonio Brown have the same feel for the game. They understand where space is. Tom understands where to place the ball, and then AB after the catch. And he understands how to get open. We've seen him do it his entire career. But when you look at how both of them operated tonight, it was like they were sharing the same brain. They understood where they needed to be, especially on the big first down conversion to put them in position to bleed the clock. So when you have a rapport like that with a guy and you're able to work those elements of the game all throughout 1 through 4 quarters, and then you get a chance to connect at the end, they're seeing things the same way, Nabil.
Tell me, what have you noticed this year that you will say is a result of trying to repeat that makes it a little more difficult that you didn't recognize or didn't notice last year?
Yeah, I feel like coming into a game, we get everybody best shot now.
Yes, you do.
That's the main thing. Like, teams are playing us so hard. Like, we go back and we watch film, we like, it's not the same team that showed up.
Right.
But that's the thing that we say. It's an any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday league. So you got to bring it. We can't roll the dice out and be like, hey, you finna play us. We finna beat you. We got to bring it. It's got to be a mentality for 4 quarters, because we could have easily let this game slip, and then we'll been like, dang, what we could have done. Yeah. But we find ways to win. That's what great teams do.
You be seeing them teams, you're like, who is this joker? That's not the joker I saw on film. Who is this joker playing out here tonight? When they play you, they play a whole different way.
Last drive, just the throw to AB to kind of clinch it, if you will. I know you still need to run, but how key was the connection?
Oh, it's huge. And great route and a hell of a throw. Tom got out of the pocket, and it's a couple of times this year he slid out of the pocket to the right and made big plays down the field.
Steady for you lately. Can you just speak to his performance tonight?
Yeah, Lenny's been really, really good. A solid run and pass protection. He's playing as a really good 3-down back right now at a high level.
Decision to go for it there on 4th and 3, just trying to end the game there? Or?
Yeah, trying to ice it and trust our offense to get it done, and then we didn't get it done, So you win some, you lose some.
First, you feel like Tom was okay and the thumb wasn't a factor very much tonight?
Yeah, nothing. No, nothing whatsoever.
Stuff like this and get 3 wins. How much of a boost does it give your team?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge to keep the lead in our division, and anytime you can win road games, it's big. And I've always said if you can win your home games and split on the road, you'll be in the playoffs every year.
What can you say about the performance of O.J. Howard?
Oh, the juice is getting better and better. He stepped up every week, and this was by far his best game. Yeah.
I would imagine, too, that just being a running back and being able to have those opportunities with the respect that the defenses give to Tom Brady and all of these weapons is just such a great feeling.
You're getting a lot of opportunities to get one-on-one out to the secondary, because everybody's so afraid to bring those safeties down to try to shut down your running game.
Hey, when you call Philly and they tell you, let me know, because I don't know what the hell they were doing. And listen, we saw it come to fruition at the end of the game. Jalen Hurts is a dual-threat quarterback. He's an athlete. Use him in that element. Miles Sanders is a really good running back when you give him an opportunity. 1 carry in the first half? Are you kidding me? And I understand, like, going into this game, I'm assuming that Sirianni thought, and this staff, Tampa Bay secondary is beat up. Let's try to take advantage of some deep balls, take some shots. But when you see that not working and not materializing, and you have a quarterback that can run zone read, RPO, by the way, which they scored on, a little quick option, get to business earlier. Understand that you cannot continue to put the ball in Tom Brady's hands.
Is it? I'm not a linebacker. Don't claim to be, not trying to be. How difficult is it to play a mobile quarterback versus a traditional stationary stand quarterback?
Well, when you got a linebacker like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Third person. That's you see how I set that up? I knew you was going to
get after them. If you go watch, Ty Bowles did a great thing. He put a defense in where we was kind of running off the edge and kind of containing them. We held him down a lot. He made his plays, we made our plays. So just got to go draft Devin White and Levante David.
The Bucs seem like they got everything working for them. Big picture right now. How do you feel about them being your Super Bowl favorite? Are they your Super Bowl favorite?
I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't be, man. The way Tom is playing, and this team isn't even fully healthy yet. When you think about the guys that'll be returning, Levante David didn't play in this game. Carlton Davis wasn't in this game. They have so many, Murphy's Bunting wasn't in this game. They have so many guys that were integral to what that Super Bowl run last year that did not participate in this game. You're starting to see this thing come to fold. You're starting to see Tampa get back to doing what they were doing down the stretch last year after they got everything figured out. So you're looking in the NFC, and there's some teams. It's Dallas, it's Arizona, who's undefeated. You still have the Los Angeles Rams. There will be teams to test Tampa Bay. But when you look at this team right now and what they're able to do without all of their horses, I don't know why you wouldn't have them the favorite.
And I think it was very, very telling what Devin White said up here. You know, he says, hey, we're talking about that in the locker room. We know defensively we have not played to what we are accustomed to playing, you know, and we're talking about that in the locker room, and we'll get that fixed as we go forward. Because when they do get that fixed, yeah, this will be a tough team.
Winning 3 games in 11 days is very hard to do, especially when you have to go on the road for a couple of them. Just, you have a beat-up football team. Just how much have they gutted out?
Yeah, I mean, we really need this rest, and hopefully we'll see who we can get back, if anybody. And but the ones who've been playing, they definitely need the time off.
Tom, I know you said you feel great and feel awesome, but how much is it going to help you to get this extra time off now and give you a little bit of rest over there?
You know, it's football season, so I'm just prepared to play football. So I feel great. I really do.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day, so please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day. Thanks for watching.